Greetings fellow gamers and viewers. Before we jump into the video, only few of our viewers have actually subscribed, literally just 0.1%. So if you enjoy this content, do subscribe so we can make more amazing videos for you. Welcome to 9to5Game. Censorship. It's a hot button issue in the video game world. When developers alter their vision to better suit the needs of the market, some gamers treat it like a knife to their heart. But the alternative might just be worse. All around the world, video games have been pulled from store shelves because they were just too much for the community to handle. Whether that censorship is justified isn't for us to say, but let's be fair, it probably isn't. What is instructive is to examine the games that got banned and try to figure out what pisses people off. Number 1. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. Mexico has never seen a nationwide ban on any specific video game, but one title got regional authorities so pissed off that they managed to forbid it from being sold. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 isn't just an insanely long title, it's also a well-reviewed tactical shooter. Unfortunately, the game's opening mission doesn't paint the city of Ciudad Juarez in such a good light. Your tactical team works with Mexican authorities to clear out guerrillas in the city streets, engaging in brutal firefights. The mayor of Juarez wasn't terribly popular with a video game painting his city as unsafe, despite the rampant real-world drug violence there, and convinced the governor of Chihuahua to order the seizure of any copies of the game in the state and forbid it from being sold. Number 2. Postal 2. Many games push the envelope of bad taste, but none push quite as hard as the Postal series. The long-running sandbox titles put you in the shoes of an ordinary Joe trying to run errands, only to be driven into a violent, homicidal rage, often by Gary Coleman, and their anarchic sense of humor is definitely an acquired taste. The country of New Zealand, safe to say, never acquired it. New Zealand's ban on the game cites gross, abhorrent content, urination, high-impact violence, animal cruelty, homophobia, racial, and ethnic stereotypes as the reasoning. Let's be fair, all of those things are in the game. Hell, there's even a key bound to taking a piss. The penalty for owning a copy is a $1,400 fine, which could buy you many better games. Number 3. The Pokémon trading card game. What kind of country would see fit to ban something as innocuous as the Pokémon trading card game? Welcome to Saudi Arabia, folks. The heavily Muslim Middle Eastern nation issued an edict in 2001 banning both the electronic and physical versions of the game from import. Pikachu, the beloved electric Pokémon, and his fellow pocket monsters were considered a threat to national security. Why? Because the symbols used for energy in the game resemble the Star of David, which everyone knows is connected to international Zionism and is Israel's national emblem. Promoting Zionism is a big no-no in many Middle Eastern states, for obvious geopolitical reasons. It didn't matter to the Saudi clerics that the resemblance was unintentional. Number 4. Grand Theft Auto. The GTA games have been the target of pushback all over the globe for their glorification of violence and mayhem, but only one country has taken the drastic step of banning every single title in the franchise. That's Thailand, surprisingly enough. The country is not typically censorious of violence, although they do ban games with adult sexual content, but Rockstar's cash cow is a special exception due to some real-life consequences. In 2008, a young man named Paul Wachino hailed a Bangkok taxi and, when it was time to pay for his ride, instead pulled out a knife and stabbed the driver to death. When cops picked him up, Chino blamed Grand Theft Auto for his violent actions, saying killing seemed easy in the game and he needed the money to play it. The government responded by outlawing all of the GTA games in one fell swoop. Number 5. Bully. We told you that you'd see Rockstar on this list more than once. While it's certainly logical that governments would have problems with the anarchic GTA games or manhunts over the top carnage, what could be so awful about Bully, the company's classic 2006 tale of an English schoolboy trying to navigate the social structures of boarding school? Ask the government of Rio Grande do Sul, the southernmost province of Brazil, which brought the hammer down on Bully shortly after the game was released. Its argument was that setting the game in a school would be potentially harmful to teenagers. A fine of 1,000 Brazilian reals per day can be levied on anybody selling or even owning the game. If you have watched till here, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon for more news, walkthroughs and much more exciting content about gaming and tech. Do like 9to5Game if you love to watch these videos. And don't forget to share it to your friends and fellow gamers.